The night was soft with rain, the streetlights blurring into halos as the city hummed quietly. I was standing under a flickering neon sign, umbrella tilted, just watching the crowd pass. I wasn't waiting for anyone, at least. That's what I told myself. And then I saw her, Miyuki. Even after 2 years, I knew that walk. Calm, deliberate, wrapped in grace. Her hair was longer now, a dark wave glistening with raindrops. She wore a white coat and carried a small bouquet of lilies, the kind she used to love. My breath caught, my heart echoing with memories. We met in university, 2 girls in the same literature class. I was the quiet one, more interested in my camera than people. Miyuki, though, she laughed so easily, spoke with fire, and had a smile that could disarm anyone. It started innocently, shared coffees, long walks after class, studying until dawn. She'd talk about her dreams of traveling, and I'd listen, pretending to take photos of my notes when I was really just capturing her expressions, the curve of her lips, the light in her eyes. One evening, on the dorm rooftop, watching fireworks, she whispered, "You're always behind that camera. Don't you ever want to be seen?" I lowered my lens. "Only by you." She kissed me first. It was quick, trembling, like a secret breaking open. I kissed her back, and in that moment, the world stopped pretending. But love, like all fragile things, cracks under silence. Miyuki had a boyfriend back then, Haruto. He never suspected anything at first. I was just the best friend. But when Miyuki started missing dates, when her messages grew colder, the truth hung between them like static. Haruto confronted me once, outside the photography lab. "You think you can just steal her?" I didn't say a word, because in a way, I already had. And yet, months later, Miyuki left both of us. She disappeared from my life without a single explanation. The camera rolls stopped. The rooftop stayed empty. I never forgave her, but I never forgot her either. Now, standing here in the rain, years later, I watch Miyuki stop in front of a tiny cafe, the same one we used to visit after class. Without thinking, I followed her inside. She turned, startled at first, then she smiled. "AI, that voice, gentle, familiar. Both a knife and a bomb. You look the same," I said softly. "Just colder." She laughed, a sound I'd missed terribly. Maybe I finally learned how to protect myself. We sat together, hands wrapped around steaming cups. The silence was heavy, but not hostile. Outside, rain streaked the window like silver veins. "Do you still take photos?" she asked. "Only when I miss you," I replied, my voice more honest than I intended. Her eyes softened. "You shouldn't say things like that." "Why not?" I leaned closer. "They're true." She hesitated. "You know I loved you, right? But it wasn't supposed to happen like that. I didn't want to hurt anyone." "You hurt both of us anyway," I said, my voice low. "But I'd let you do it again if it meant one more night like those." For a long time, neither of us spoke. Then Miyuki reached across the table, her fingertips brushing my hand. The touch was tentative, testing the edges of a memory. I turned my hand over and held on. The cafe light caught on the small silver ring she wore, the same one I'd given her on her 20th birthday. "You kept it," I whispered, my heart aching. "I never could throw it away," she said. "You were the part of me I never unlocked." I managed a faint smile. "Then maybe it's time you did." Her eyes met mine, searching, remembering, wanting. The distance between us, all those years, just vanished. Our lips met again. This time, it wasn't stolen or hidden. It was real, slow and full of years, lost and found again. The world outside blurred into light. When we finally pulled apart, she rested her forehead against mine. "Do you think it's too late?" she murmured. I shook my head. "No, some stories don't end. They just pause." Outside, the rain stopped. The city glowed. And for the first time in years, I lowered my camera because the moment itself was more than enough.